Before we begin, remember, every story I share on this channel is inspired by real places, real reports, and fragments of events that were never fully explained. What you're about to hear is one of the strangest cases linked to the isolated backroads of the United States. Now get comfortable. Turn down the lights. Let's begin. Asterisk on the night of September 3rd, 1997. The darkness felt heavier than usual. A thick, slow-moving fog swallowed Redwood County's deserted highway, coating the empty road in a pale, ghostly haze. Hardly any cars passed that night. Only the steady growl of a diesel engine cut through the silence. That engine belonged to Daniel Harker, a 34-year-old long-haul trucker. He had been driving for 11 hours straight. The route from Spokane to Billings was supposed to be simple, but for the last half hour, something had been gnawing at him. He kept glancing into the rearview mirror, not just checking, expecting something. And every time he looked, he saw the same thing. Two headlights far behind him, not gaining, not falling back. Just matching his speed dot. If he accelerated, the lights accelerated. If he slowed, the lights slowed dot. It wasn't normal. And he knew it when he finally saw the faded sign for Redwood Motel. He exhaled with shaky relief. Maybe he was just tired. Maybe he was overthinking. Maybe nobody was following him at all. He turned into the gravel lot, parked, stepped out, and immediately looked back at the road. The headlights that had followed him for miles were gone. Vanished, as if they had never been there. Inside the lobby, the ceiling fan clicked with each rotation, and an old television played silent news footage. Behind the desk sat Lydia Boone, the night clerk. Her tired eyes watched Daniel as he entered, still wide, still unsettled, still glancing behind him. She asked if he needed a room. He hesitated, then said quietly, "I think someone's been following me. But maybe I'm just imagining it." Lydia didn't respond. She'd heard strange claims before. But Daniel's eyes, they weren't the eyes of a man imagining things. They were the eyes of someone who had seen something real. She handed him the key for room 12. He signed the form, his hand trembling, and walked down the hall at 1:03 a.m. Security footage showed Daniel unlocking room 12. It was the last confirmed moment he was seen alive. At 1:14 a.m. The lamp inside his room flickered violently. At 1:19, the alarm on his truck blasted for 7 seconds, then cut off. At 1:27, something moved past the window. Tall, thin, distorted, too long to be human. The hallway camera blinked and sputtered, and at 1:43, the feed went black. When the camera came back online at 3:08 a.m., the hallway was empty. No one had entered. No one had left, but Daniel was gone. The room was pristine, the bed untouched, the curtains half open. All of Daniel's belongings had disappeared. In the bathroom. On the lower right corner of the mirror, a single red letter was carved deep into the glass. No one could explain it. No one ever has. It was the beginning of something Redwood Motel wouldn't forget. Asterisk. The next morning, the fog still clung stubbornly to the motel grounds. Lydia walked toward room 12 with a strange sense of dread. She knocked. No answer. She knocked again. Silence. The door wasn't locked. Inside, the air was freezing, unnaturally cold, as if someone had left a window open, or as if something had been standing there moments earlier. The bed was untouched, the curtains exactly as before. A faint metallic smell hung in the air, but when she stepped into the bathroom, she froze. That letter, the red H, the shards of cracked glass. Someone had gouged it into the mirror with serious force. Sheriff's deputies arrived within the hour. The room showed no signs of struggle. No fingerprints. No belongings. Nothing. But when they checked the camera footage, confusion deepened. The recording outside room 12 was missing 85 full minutes. Completely wiped. Not corrupted, overwritten. As investigators dug into old motel files, a chilling pattern emerged. Room 12 had a history. 3 unsolved disappearances before Daniel's. Christopher Vale, 1994. Evelyn Marks, 1991. 2 hikers in 1987. All unexplained. All vanished without a trace. All cases closed prematurely. Then another witness came forward, a trucker named Harold. Denton. He claimed he saw something near the tree line around 1:30 a.m. Tall. Unnaturally tall, he said. Not 6.5 feet. Taller, thin, hunched. It didn't walk. It slid. At first, deputies assumed he was drunk, until they tracked the area and found footprints, human-shaped, but 15 inches long. Too deep, too wide, too far apart. They led 40 meters into the woods, and then stopped abruptly. No broken branches. No drag marks. No signs of a jump. As if whatever made them had simply lifted off the ground. Sheriff Merritt dismissed it all as hysteria. But Deputy Allison Granger, DIDN, single quotes, T. And 3 days later, when she returned to room 12 for one final walkthrough, she found something the team had missed. A note Daniel had written in the final minutes before he vanished. Asterisk, on the 4th day. Deputy Allison Granger unlocked room 12 again. She told no one she was returning. Something in the back of her mind kept dragging her toward that room. The cold hit her immediately. The kind of cold that sinks beneath your skin. The kind that feels watched. She opened the nightstand drawer out of habit. Nothing. But when she ran her hand along the back panel, she felt something thin and soft. She pulled the drawer completely out. Behind it, folded and damp with sweat, was a small piece of paper. Daniel's handwriting. Shaky, uneven, desperate. To whoever finds this, I'm not imagining it. It followed me from the highway. It knows where I am. Below that, scratched harder. It's watching from the trees. Don't trust mirrors. The moisture, the trembling ink, the torn edges, all of it suggested he wrote the note just minutes before disappearing. The timeline matched. The flickering lamp, the truck alarm, the shadow at the window. The camera's going black. All of it was happening as Daniel scrawled his final message. 2 weeks later, witness Harold Denton disappeared too. His truck sat parked at the edge of the woods, door wide open. No signs of a struggle, just a single set of deep, oversized footprints. The same kind. After that, Redwood Motel shut down permanently. Room 12 was sealed, locked, never used again. Yet locals claim that on foggy nights, a tall, thin silhouette stands near the old neon sign. Perfectly still, perfectly silent. Patient. The red H is still etched into that mirror. It refuses to come off. Not with chemicals. Not with razors. Not with replacement. Some say it. Stands for Harker. Some say Harold. Some say something older. Something unnamed. One thing is certain. Daniel didn't wander off. He was taken, and whatever took him still roams the deep woods of Redwood County, waiting for the next traveler to choose the wrong motel on the wrong night and unlock the wrong door. Outro. Kesa Kapanis Kanis Mosk. If you made it this far, thank you for listening. Whether you believe this story is a real case or just another mystery lost to the back roads of America, I'll let you decide. If you want more stories like this, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay aware, and avoid lonely motels on foggy nights.